Public opinion can be influenced through communication and by the media. Throughout history, people's ideas and opinions have been influenced by others. Communication and media has experienced several technological innovations that has allowed ideas to spread more quickly and less expensively. Word of mouth is one way that ideas spread and public opinion can be changed. This is one of the easiest ways people communicate. People will talk to each other about events that are happening in their life and around them. This simply means two or more people talking about or discussing something. Sometimes people talk about current events and learn other people's perspective. This will sometimes influence people's opinions about those events. Some people communicate this way to persuade others to believe ideas they believe. Word of mouth is an easy way for ideas to spread, but can take a long time for ideas to spread. This form of communication is limited to the amount of people someone is interacting with and how far that person is willing and able to travel to communicate those ideas. Distance is an obstacle to this form of communication. The printed press is another way that ideas spread and public opinion can be changed. Advances in replicating written documents made them easier to copy and less expensive to distribute. Documents were originally copied by hand. This took a long time to produce information and was expensive to distribute. Movable type and the printing press dramatically increased the speed of reproducing materials and their cost. This gave more people access to more information. Printed materials like newspapers and pamphlets, such as Common Sense, influenced public opinion and helped to launch the American Revolution. This allowed colonists throughout all 13 colonies to read the same information and be influenced by these materials. Although advances in printing made it less expensive to reproduce and distribute materials over time, large media groups controlled printed materials. These large media groups then became able to control what information was being communicated to the masses. Broadcast news is another way that ideas spread and that public opinion can be influenced. Broadcast news refers to information spread through television or the radio. TV and radio is another vehicle that can spread information and influence public opinion. People turn to these forms of media to be entertained and receive information. These forms of media were not around during the American Revolution. These forms of media are similar to printed press in that a few large groups control most of these outlets. Therefore, they can control what information is being distributed. Technological innovations have made communication easier and given more people access to the media. Social media is one of these innovations. Social media allows information and ideas to spread quickly over great distances. Social media also removes barriers to communication. It's accessible to anyone, and most services are free, allowing anyone to post messages. These messages can be viewed by anyone, anywhere in the world. Social media is a place where people go to receive news, and therefore it can influence people's opinions.